What's going on, y'all? Benny coming back at you again with one vape at a time. We're going to do something a little bit the same and call it something different, basically. For the most part, it's the same. Got some new juice we're going to check out. Got the new one from Jam Monster. Got that limited edition raspberry. We're not going to call it a review anymore because just because I say something's good doesn't mean you're going to like it. So basically, my impressions of the juice. I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. I'm sure it'll come out whether I like it or not, but let's be honest, you may like completely different stuff than what I like to vape, so we won't call it a review. We're just going to call it a look at juice, random juice tasting, whatever you want to call it. So we got some Jam Monster Raspberry. This is a new one, just came in. I am actually rocking it in two different setups. I got the Nudge 24 here on the new Rinco Manto. Got some of those Watofo Tricore Fuse Claptons rocking in there. And I've also got it running in the AUG vape setup. I've got the intake RTA on top of the V200. Got one of those Gatorback Aliens rocking in here. It's my favorite build running this intake. I've carried this thing all day, every day since I got it. It's awesome. It's good stuff. So, Jam Monster, we all know it. You may love it, you may hate it, you may have never tried it, and if you haven't, you are probably missing out. They got strawberry, apple, grape, blueberry, and they had a limited edition blackberry that we checked out before. I think they're still making that one. I don't know how limited edition it really is, but we looked at that one before, and according to this box, looks like they are working on a little mixed berry action, so hopefully we can get that one and check it out too. So basically, Jam Monster is pretty straightforward. You got your fruit jam with a little bit of toast and a little bit of butter. I'm not gonna lie, I've never gotten a whole lot of the toast flavor out of it, and I've definitely never gotten any butter. The only vape I've ever had taste like butter was popcorn, and it was disgusting. So I got it all wicked up, you know, ready to go here in the Rinco Manto. It's reading at about a 0.11, running it at 95 watts. We're gonna kick it up to an even 100 just to see what we get out of it. As always with Jam Monster, you know, I've got the 3 milligram. I'm pretty sure it is I was going to say 70-30, but I guess Jam Monster is actually a 75-25. I don't know if you can make that out there, but that's what they're calling it. Let's see what we got here. I think I overdripped a little bit there. You have to excuse me. Definitely get the raspberry. You get a little bit of something in the back, which I guess is what they call the toast. The butter too. It's supposed to be equal parts toast and butter. It's got something that's not jam. I'll say that. I don't know if I would call it toast. If you tell me it's toast, but it doesn't taste like toast. It's a little bit different dripping it than it is out of the tank. Out of the tank, which is what I've been vaping it out of all day, kind of checking it out. It really reminds me of a cross. If you tried the strawberry and the blackberry, kind of feel like it tastes like those two mixed together, which I love the strawberry. I was a fan of the blackberry when we checked it out, so, you know, put the two together and it seems pretty decent. But again, this is not a review. It's just what I feel like. So, if you don't like strawberry, blackberry, or raspberry, you may not want to try it. Whenever you drip it, seems like it's coming through maybe a little bit more tart on there, which I definitely think raspberry is a little bit more tart than your strawberry, of course. But, you know, it tastes like raspberry jam, I assume. I don't know if I've ever really tried raspberry jam, but it's a good one. You know, it's another limited edition. Like I said about the blackberry, I don't know how limited edition. I know it just came out. I've actually been waiting on this one to come in for a couple weeks. Got that new label, got that new warning label on there. Always a necessity with the new FDA laws and stuff we've got in place. So, you know, basically, it tastes like raspberry. Like I said, out of a tank, it kind of tastes like you mixed a little bit of the strawberry and a little bit of the blackberry together, you know. I'm liking it, but I like the ones, all the Jam Monster flavors I've tried, which happens to only be the strawberry and the blackberry. I'm not big on blueberry. Apple when I'm in the mood, but I've got a bunch of apple vapes that I don't get into very often, so I've not tried that one. The grape is one that I probably need to check out. I do like a good grape vape, and I've never tried a grape jelly one, so maybe that one will be something else I check out soon. But yeah, you know, it's pretty straightforward. It's Jam Monster. Everything they make is vapable. I got this one filled up, wicked up the intake and filled it up, and we're rocking out with it. On a completely different note, I'm sure you have probably all seen these signs that everybody's putting up. I meant to grab mine and have it with me. I smoked for 17 years, started when I was 14 years old. Don't really know why I started, just kind of for the hell of it. People around me smoked, my dad smoked. I was able to quit using a local vape shop's house blend orange creamsicle flavor, and you know, I've never looked back. If you guys aren't familiar with the social media campaign that's going on right now, I believe the hashtags, check out Prohibition Does Not Work and Adults Like Flavors. You know, get yourself a copy of it, fill that little thing out, put a picture of yourself up there with it. These are not just a social media blitz. There's a few people putting things together. Jen Berger Coleman over on Instagram, if you send her those pictures, she's working on putting those all together for something. So definitely, it'll take you all of, I don't know, 2-3 minutes to fill it out, take a picture with it, and put it online. It's going to help us keep these flavors that we love, keep some of the good new ones coming out, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't like tobacco and I don't like menthol, so without my fruit and dessert flavors, I would be kind of lost. So you got to do your part if you want to keep your right to vape. You know, stay up on the advocacy. As always, I've got the links to CASA, Not Blowing Smoke, a few of those other organizations in my links. If you're not familiar with them, take a minute, check them out, and do your part. You know, they make it real easy for you. And, you know, as long as you're doing your part, it doesn't really matter what you're vaping on. Just keep vaping, you know. And no matter what that vape is, keep taking it one vape at a time. Thanks, y'all. I'm out.